Hi everyone, I'm Coco from the blog. Today I'm very honored to have Scott from Kite AI. He is the co-founder and the CTO. Please say hi to our audience.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm co-founder and CTO Kite AI.
So tell me more about Kite AI, and you previously worked in Uber and Salesforce. So tell me how did you make that transition from Web 2 to Web 3 and also now into AI?
So that's a really good question. I'm focused on engineering side. From my perspective, I don't think it's a huge transition. So I spent last 15 years build foundational data and AI infrastructure. Starting at Salesforce, I was one of the early engineers at Salesforce Einstein, and then build a data and AI cloud for Salesforce Einstein. Then I spent more than 4 years at Uber. At Uber, this early 2017, I built Uber internal scaled out AI from scratch. In this case, so grew a team from myself to 200 people. I was also Uber engineering committee chair for a year and a half to supervise all the engineering design at Uber. So in this case, so after Uber, I found an open source streaming DB company called Rising Wave. We raised 45 million for that company. And then I started ZetaBlock. ZetaBlock is actually the labs behind Kite AI to give Kite AI all the technical support and for this. And then, so that's why I spent last 15 years in foundational data and AI infrastructure. From my perspective, from distributed system engineering perspective, there is no much difference between data infra, AI infra, and blockchain. It's all distributed system, but just under different hypotheses. For example, I think blockchain is just you need to design an operating distributed system with basically you don't trust each other, don't trust but verify. So that's why from my perspective, it's a natural transition from data and AI infrastructure to blockchain infrastructure.
Nice, I see. Okay, so that was natural then. So tell us more about your technical terms. There's a thing you called proof of AI.
Yes.
So now I have this question. What is proof of AI? Can you use simple terms to explain to our audience?
That's a good question. Thanks for asking. I think AI is eating the world. The AI is actually going to fundamentally transform world into into an uncharted water. No one knows, where it's going to go. For example, we used to have a Google. Google supports long tail website. In this case, whenever you use Google, you have a long tail website who can get Google's payout. In this case, build the website, build your data. But transition to an AI world, I think probably just going to use Perplexity or OpenAI to fetch most of the information. Now the rest of the world, rest of the data provider, rest of the small business, long tail the service provider, you'll not be able to get any of the payment in this case. So this is a word I think everyone should be worrying about. It's going to be transition very soon in this case, and then it will, without any infrastructure support, it will happen. So that's why Kite AI comes for. The proof of attributed intelligence, we want to make sure, even for small player, even for data provider, service provider, you can make sure your work is recognized, attributed to. So in this case, I imagine a future world, your personal agent will act on behalf of you to find a list of service, can provide service for you. And then list of service, they will find further tool, further agent, act on behalf of you. For example, I can say, hey, my personal agent, help me arrange a birthday party for my co-founder Chi in this case. So my personal agent will look up Yelp data, it will look up all the restaurant data, if you look at everyone's calendar, arrange all the things, and then go to list of restaurants and make sure everything arranged. In this case, it maybe just spend $2, but this $2 can go to a long tail of service provider in this case. So that's the proof for AI for. We want to make sure list of the provider, service provider, tool provider in this case, they can contribute to the service, and then in this case, we have a proof of AI network to make sure their contribution is recognized, verified, and then contribute to like a huge AI network. So in this case, your personal agent can connect with all the service provider, agent provider, do the work, and reward it back to each of the service provider. That's what Kite AI attributed intelligence built for.
Nice. So I have the last question in terms of Dubai. So we're now in Dubai, and it's not just very hot in terms of weather, but also very hot in terms of the people's enthusiasm for crypto. So what do you think Dubai is going to be leveraged in the global crypto market, and how do you see Kite AI will be working together with Dubai or more global partners?
That's a really good question. So currently, most of the Kite AI member is actually in San Francisco, Bay Area, and New York. San Francisco is actually more than half of AI builder is in SF.
Indeed.
I personally spent almost like last 18 years in SF. 17, 18 years in SF. So that's our foothead. So that's where we're actually going to grow the AI builder AI ecosystem. But from Kite AI perspective, we are economic layer for AI. So it's actually two sides, not only the AI builder side, but the economic side and financial side. I think Dubai is actually the hub, like center hub for financial side. So for blockchain, no matter for blockchain and for fintech and for all the financial side of the world. So that's why we're going to work with several partners in Dubai and starting work with several partners in Dubai. We're going to have a footprint in Dubai, and we're going to probably have a local team in Dubai later this year as well. So that's why we want to leverage Dubai for, not only for the innovation hub, but also the financial hub.
Are you looking for partners, users? Yes. What is the core message you want to convey to the audience in from the camera?
Yes. So we are building an ecosystem for AI builders in this case. So if you're building service, if you're providing data for AI usage, if you're building agent, feel free to contact us and we build on top of Kite AI ecosystem. Today we actually has a top AI builder ecosystem from Near, like BT from Near is one of the top AI agent builder on Near. We have top AI agent builder from Bitmind, from BitTensor. Bitmind is one of the top fraud detection on BitTensor. They come to Kite AI. We also have a few ecosystem like from builder from Vana joining us. So if you're building agent, you're building for service. If you provide data for AI, come to talk with us.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're very happy to have Scott today.